All right, nieces and nephews, welcome back to the channel. Another day of night train content. I have not ridden my Road King in 9 days now. Once again, we're at the tax collector's office. We just wrapped up, got the title transfer down from Wisconsin, got the title for the Honda Shadow printed. Florida does electronic titles. I'm sure a lot of states do. I usually keep them electronic unless we're making a transaction. Then I'll go ahead and come down and have it printed. Yep, she's all mine now, at least temporarily. Stay tuned for some announcements there. I love this. Well, I don't love any tax collector's office, but if I had to come to a tax collector's office, which I did, this is the one I prefer. It's such a hidden gem. I mentioned that before when the wife and I came down here for another motorcycle transaction. As long as you make an appointment, man, it's pretty stress-free. Just get in there, get your shit done, and get out. So we are heading over to Shade Tree Surgeons. He and I talked last week when he was test riding the Pan America and the Police Road King about hooking up on Tuesday. I'm only off on Tuesdays and Fridays. I love all of my friends, but my options for hanging out with friends are severely limited because most of them are working, traditional Monday through Friday jobs. So on Tuesdays and Fridays, I pretty much have Shade Tree Surgeon, Shay Lisi, some of the Brapstar crew. That's about it. Good old Kennedy Boulevard. This is one of the main thoroughfares that goes through downtown Tampa. Full of traffic like normal. Tampa's always that way. I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. I'm going to let you in on it here first. Wife and I are talking about moving out of Tampa. I love Tampa so much, man. I absolutely love most of what Tampa has to offer. And we moved here in 2015. It is not the same Tampa, especially since 2020, when all that stuff started going around and people started fleeing their states for the safe haven. Hey, what in the f*** is wrong with you, dude? Holy sh**. That's, okay, wait, feeds right into it. That's why I want to get out of Tampa, right there. That's why. It's just too crowded. People do not know how to drive here. And I know wherever you live, you probably feel the same way. Things have gotten so much worse over the last few years. Being on the road on a motorcycle with other motorists out has always been a danger. We know that, but man, the intensity of that danger has just significantly increased over the last few years. And I pointed out often on the channel that there is no rush hour in Tampa. It's just a constant. I mean, you got to be out very late at night and or early the devil hours of the morning in order to not hit traffic. And even then, you're not safe because the road construction happens at night. And so that'll typically back up traffic. Last week, I was out going to work at midnight to verify something at work was okay. And I was stuck in traffic for 15 minutes going across the bridge because I had all the lanes closed. You're never safe here. Now, we do want to stay in the general area. Do we go east out towards Valrico, like where Forgotten Angels and future Brapstar is going to be? All of our friends pretty much live out east. And we got a couple friends that live, in our general area, a little north of us even. We can move north. The only problem with north is now it's farther away, and I still have to brave the Tampa traffic to get to hang out with my friends, our friends. That's something to really take into consideration there. I don't want to leave one problem and create another one. All right, let's head into Wawa. This Wawa is always pretty busy. Pretty sure it's the closest one to downtown. I'm hungry. I should have eaten something at home, but I got lazy. And because of my laziness, now I'm literally going to pay a dollar value on food that I could have made at home for what we've already paid for groceries. Well, such is life. All right, boys. Wrapped up my croissant eating right here in the parking lot. Something about riding around a motorcycle makes you lose some of your inhibitions that you might have. How often do you just stand in the parking lot of a gas station and eat? On a motorcycle, it's not all that uncommon. Do it kind of frequently, actually. So, like I was saying, we want to stay in the area, just don't know where. And if we do this, we may actually do it real soon. Do it while the market is ridiculous. I can make a bunch of cash. And some people might say, oh, Mike, well, you've got a great, I do have a 2.5% VA loan. So I wouldn't buy right away. I'd probably try to rent something, you know, maybe something out in the country a little bit. I'll take that cash, you know, some of that cash and just pay off everything. You know, I got out of the Marine Corps in 2000. I was 24 years old, and I've never really settled in anywhere for a whole long time. But I've spent the last 22, 23 years just kind of chasing that ladder, man. And here I am, and in 3 years I'll be 50 years old. And it's not that I don't have the wherewithal to continue to fight, you know, chase my way up the ladder. I just don't know if I want to anymore. You know, I may not ever be able to make this content thing a full-time job, but I really enjoy doing this. Yeah, I don't know. I just get a place out in the country, maybe. Work somewhere semi-local so I don't have to brave the traffic. Damn, look at this. It's almost 11 o'clock in the morning, and it's a sea of brake lights, you know, up here a couple hundred yards. These mirrors are not ideal for Tampa traffic because I never know who's going to come up behind me. So I always have to look. You know, wife's a teacher. She can teach pretty much anywhere. She's seems like she's kind of okay with it right now. You know, I don't know. It's just some thoughts that we had. We started. I kind of threw these thoughts out there, not seriously, a couple of months ago. But then Friday we actually kind of talked about it, and it sounds like she's kind of on board. Her only request is that we don't move so far in one direction that we're, you know, not too far from the beach, because she's a beach bum. You know, I'll have to consider that when I start looking around at, you know, what kind of areas do we want to live in. But the thought of paying everything off. Now, the trap is you get everything paid off and all you have are household expenses. The trap is, oh, I've got extra money freed up. Let's get into this payment or that payment, and I'm kind of worried. I got to be real disciplined not to do that again. Just kind of enjoy our freedom a little bit. I mean, we're still going to be bound to, you know, whatever rent or mortgage if we buy a house. Or, hell, somebody told me the other day they're now doing 40+ year mortgages. Sign me up. I'm not going to be alive in 40 years, man. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff I think about. I think you guys get the idea. I'm going to stop chatting on here. Tampa traffic makes me nervous, man. I'm going to get on over to Josh's, and we'll see you in a little bit. When you come over to Shade Tree and Shay Lisi's house, you get a whole sea of motorcycles to choose from. Taking a guess on which one is going to actually start the first time, that's a whole different gamble all by itself. We got the night train out, as you guys have been seeing over the course of the day. Josh indicated that he wants to ride this, so absolutely. And as a result, I'm going to be on the Pan America. As if I can't ride them at work. What I can't do at work is be an absolute hellion on it. Not that I would anyway. I have a job to protect. And then Shay Lisi is riding Velcro Fly. What's up, granddaughter?
Hi, Grandpa.
This bike, she asked on her intro, why is it called Velcro Fly? And Josh's answer was, because it rips. I'm going to ride this at some point today. But probably on the way back.
I have my sloppy seconds.
No, I'll take sloppy seconds any day. Already warmed up. That's just how I like it. Once again, we're all waiting on me. I shot my intro last. We all shot our intros to videos here, and because I shot last, I was the last one to be ready. This will be my first time putting any distance, really, on a Pan America. I mean, I do our demo route, but this will be fun. We're heading out to Forgotten Angels. She wants to get some photos of different things. She's wearing her Honda shirt, so maybe find a Honda or two to get photos with. Josh is on the night train. He asked, can I ride it? Absolutely, man. As of this morning, it's legally mine. My buddy sent it down to me. Didn't charge me a thing for it. Not yet. A lot of you guys are going to figure out what I'm doing with this thing, but no announcement quite yet. I will eventually owe my friend some money on this. But, man, he looks good. Josh and I were just talking off camera. It's like when you're a kid in the 90s, 80s, and 90s, and you say, I want a Harley Davidson, that's exactly what you think of. That's it right there. It's like a Motley Crue video just waiting to happen. But enough about that. We got a little bit of old school, a little bit of new school, riding the Pan America. I like to keep this thing in sport mode. I'm not really interested in doing any trails, going off-road, or any such nonsense. I'll save that for the more adventurous folks. I find dodging Tampa traffic is all the adventure I can pretty much handle on a daily basis anyway. I don't want to add any dirt and loss of traction possibilities to that mix here. Plus, I'm out of shape. I get out of breath real easy when I'm off-road. So that motorcycle is so cool. I don't think I'm going to ride it directionally, like from Forgotten Angels, but at least while we're out there, I'm going to take it for a rip, and we'll talk a little bit about it. Well, Josh looks like a badass biker daddy up there on that thing. Not that he wasn't already.
Today's artistry knows no limits. When you come out here with a group of bikers, you expect to do badass biker things. And one of those badass biker things is finding all the fresh, beautiful flowers that are in bloom in her new... Is that a new flower press?
Yeah, somebody made it and sent it from Germany.
That is so awesome.
They also sent me blotter paper.
What do you do with that?
It takes all the hydration out of the flowers.
Nice.
So that they press nicely.
So when you kill it, you make sure it's dead?
Yeah.
Nice.
Got my knife. Thanks.
Oh, actually on the night train I have a switchblade. All night trains come stock with a switchblade and a ball peen hammer, both of which are in the bag. What is it called? Swing arm bag on that bike. Josh told me he felt like an absolute parachute on this motorcycle, and God forbid you go any faster than 80 miles an hour. You did look like something straight out of Easy Rider magazine, though.
Dude, it was nice, man. I'm not going to lie.
But yeah, I feel the exact same way. I've ridden it to work a couple days. 75, 80 is about my limit. Now, if I was thinner, maybe a little more aerodynamic, it might not be as bad of a problem. But your arms up in the air, they built like a building. That's exactly what's going to happen out there.
Well, our time at Forgotten Angels has come to a close. Back on the motorcycles that God intended us to be on. Oh man, back in the early 2000s when I was in that motorcycle club, mid 2000s, whatever it was. I had my Sportster with 16, it's either 16s or 18s, I really don't remember. I know exactly what he's talking about. Absolutely felt like a sail on that thing. Absolutely gorgeous day. I hope everybody who's not in Florida watching this video is jealous, because the weather is just, man, it's so nice. It's a little windy today, so we kind of get knocked around a little bit here and there, but overall, man, God, you can't beat it. Temperature's perfect. It feels like it's relatively low humidity. Yeah, there's some wind, but when it's breezy and not too windy, man, it feels so good. You guys know the kind of day I'm talking about. And if you do know the kind of day I'm talking about, this is it. This is the one.
Today is Friday, it's my day off, but day off means what? Could be sitting around playing Nintendo all day, but you know what? The idle hands are the devil's playthings. So we've already gotten busy doing a couple things. One, did the yard work. Two, watched the Road King, baby. King of the road. Finally rode this yesterday. I've been on nothing but the night train pretty much for the last couple of videos that aren't about the wife. But now we got something else we're going to do. I'm not going to be outside because it is hotter than two rats in a wool sock out there. I've been busier than a one-legged man in a butt kicking contest today, but that doesn't stop now. It's not even noon yet. Hoping to be done with all my chores before noon. In one of the last videos, we bled the brakes. We did a 3-hole oil change. And in another video, we also changed out these headlights for some Eagle lights. I want to show you these guys here. These are extra custom. Whoever had this motorcycle before, put these... I want to show you what this looks like here. We're going to take this off. I mean, not only are they taped on with chrome tape, but also, let's straighten out the wheel here. They're also cockeyed. They kind of look goofy. Thanks to my friends over at Eagle Lights, we have a couple things we're going to do. One, we're going to put in their LED turn signals, 8748 TS-G2B, and then their smoke lenses. I'm going to show you why I can't just put on the new lenses. These lights here are kind of like a whole assembly. Let me show you. There's going to be some adhesive residue on here. I'm going to let the old lady worry about that when she cleans her bike next. I could do that for her, but I don't know. It's her motorcycle. I'm doing a lot of the work on it. She can do a little bit, and I know she doesn't mind. So it's not like I'm being like an asshole or anything. So these come with their own tabs, right? And the tabs are broken off, so they don't fit in there anymore. Easy solution on my end is we've got the Eagle Lights ones. All right, let's see what we got here. One of these deeper than the other because it's an 1157 style. I like the Eagle Lights has the little assist levers there, or whatever they are. Not levers, but you know what I mean. Give you a little more leverage when you're turning that thing. Get these guys on, put the indentation down. Oh, okay, that's on there. Hell yeah. That'll give her a nice, much better looking running light as well. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. Let's get the other one on, and then we're going to align these a little better. All right, well, the sunlight's kind of blocking, but this is a lot cleaner, You got your right blinker, right blinker, your left blinker, and your hazard lights. So everything's working fine there. You can see this was pointed like this way, and that one pointed that way. I want to find whatever the right Allen head is for this, and then we're going to adjust those, make them to where they look a lot better, more in line, you know what I mean? That way she doesn't look stupid going down the road. Well, not any more than she already does. It already looks 10 times better. Already looks 10, well now they look like they're kind of coming to end. Again, I'll wait till she gets home.
It's our weekly date night, and we opted for Saturday instead of Sunday. This is going to be her first ride with her reach seat that we got in, and all her new lights. So by the time we come home, I'm sure the sun will be down. Shake, rattle, and roll, baby. Well, you look good back there, not blinding me.
Yeah.
All right, so we're heading out toward a little town called Dunedin. It's got a pretty big Scottish influence. Like the high school has a bagpipe corps, and sometimes you can see the little bagpipe band out there playing. It's kind of cool. Quaint little town. It's a typical old town. Some old buildings, an old public square, some breweries, restaurants. And usually when we go out for the evening, we head north because it's just a lot less populated and the roads are better. But I asked her, hey, what about the Dunedin tonight? She's like, sure. How you doing back there, babe?
I'm doing great.
Does that reach seat help you at all?
So much better.
Yeah.
I'm not scooting around on the seat, and I can actually reach with my whole foot, not my tiptoes. So
yeah, no, that's a lot safer. And I know that since I did flush the brakes, that being able to reach those brakes feels night and day different to you, don't they?
Of course they do.
Before I started recording, I'm like, I'm proud of myself, thinking, I fixed her brakes. So I asked her, I'm like, the brakes feel a lot better now? It's about the same. It's like, okay, well, me then, right? Well, you look good back there. I can't wait to see you at night and see how the headlight works for you.
Yeah, same.
You guys can see her in the mirror, maybe. Looks way better. Now, me, on the other hand, I've still got this dull yellow halogen light. So we might not be able to see tonight unless you stick her up front. Fine by me. I hope you guys don't get tired of seeing this nitrate. I washed my Road King yesterday, detailed it. She asked me, why'd you wash this thing and leave it in the garage? Hey, my Road King is still the king of the road, but you guys know how it is. You get a bike that it's new, but like she told me, this thing has a cool factor. Hey, when your lady tells you that a motorcycle has a cool factor, you better play that shit up as much as possible. Milk that for all it's worth. Man, you do look good, baby. That seat does cup you perfectly. It puts you right up in the front where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, my feet are not so much like this. On my tiptoes.
Yeah, so these reach seats, for you guys who don't know, I didn't know, not only does it move her about 3 inches forward, but it's also a lot thinner than the other seat, so it drops her an inch or two. I mean, significant difference between in the ride height alone. So before she was comfortable. What are you trying to do? But now she can flat foot, like completely flat foot, right? You're flat foot, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, well, coming out to Dunedin is going to give us a pretty evening on the water. Dunedin also sits right before you get to Clearwater, which Clearwater is just an absolute nightmare, whether you're in a car or a motorcycle. I hate going over there on a motorcycle for sure. But Dunedin is right there next to it. So we'll have an evening kind of on the water. You know, you've got the Intracoastal right there. I'm hungry as shit. It's Saturday. I just got home from work. I don't take a lunch break on Saturday or Sunday. I'm entitled to one, but there's just so much foot traffic in there that you kind of feel like if I take an hour away to go get myself fatter, what opportunities am I going to miss? Sometimes I work all day on Saturday and I don't sell shit, so good at taking a lunch. But today I did make a sale at the very end of the day. So I don't know if not taking a lunch helped me or not, but I don't like feeling like the FOMO of the sales job, if you know what I mean. All right, boys. So if I took a left here, which I'm not, I mean I could, but I'd be really risking it. That would be heading into downtown Dunedin, which is what I said initially. Anyway, we decided to have dinner on the outskirts. We're actually going to have dinner over here, Frenchie's. Frenchie's is a chain. Kind of. They're only a chain in the area. But we decided instead of going over there to eat and then riding, I wanted to show you guys I'll show you guys water all the time. And you guys might not even care for the water. I do. I know some people like it. But this is the Dunedin Causeway, and it goes over to a state park called Honeymoon Island. Like I said, man, I know I show you guys water all the time, but this is gorgeous. Dunedin Causeway. That's another little island / peninsula. That's actually the tail end of Clearwater. But it's called Caladisi State Park. Not like Khaleesi, Mother of Dragons. Caladisi State Park over there. Once again, you didn't ask for a geographical tour of the Tampa area, but you're getting it. Anyway, enough of the documentary. We're going to turn around, go grab some food.
So I said in helmet, I said, hey, if this thing's gravel, I'm not pulling into here. Well, yeah, so she had me park the bike. What a pussy, man. And she just washed her bike today, so she's going to get all that gravel dust over there. That's all right, we'll get on the road and blow all that stuff off. What do you think about that? Look at these things. Would you look at these things? God dang, man. That's sexy motorcycles. I mean, this one's sexier. So, not a waterside backdrop like I promised, but if you've been around me long enough, you should know to manage your expectations better than I can. So, we're close-ish to the water, but look at this back. It's still a nice backdrop, huh? We got these very expensive-looking, bright-colored pastel townhomes. We got some cold beers. We've come to a place that we have a 50-minute wait. Normally, we go to our local spots where we don't have a wait, really. Or if we do, it's just for a few minutes. What do you think about the ride over?
It was a nice ride.
What was that?
You didn't even have me in the camera.
Yeah. Here, let me show you guys my wife. What you got? Anyway.
That was a nice ride.
Yeah, did I stress you out with my bitching in traffic?
No, I've learned to just kind of...
She tunes me out.
I just kind of like, slide back a little bit and just let you bitch. I think they're going to...
What's your ring say? I can't see it. Can you isolate the finger? There we go. That's the right one. On the way, see, she washed her bike up today, like I mentioned over there. We were riding over here, and she's like...
going at it.
She's like, oh, my seat's still wet. The thing is, though, that's because she's looking at me up there on that night train. It's not has nothing to do with washing her bike today. So, I got you in frame now. Oh yeah, you see that? Yeah. That's exactly why my seat's wet. Don't you worry about nothing. Hey, they told us 50 minutes, but we got in here in about 30 minutes. Look at this back. Look at this. Isn't this nice? This is a good environment. She got her fish tacos. She ordered corn tortillas, and now she's mad because she thinks they're going to mess up her corn tortillas.
Because they don't know how to prepare them out here in Florida. They just hand you a corn tortilla. That's not how you prepare a corn tortilla.
You know how you prepare a corn tortilla? You throw it in the trash. That's exactly how you prepare. Flour tortilla is the only way to eat any kind of taco. Corn tortilla is That's before they figured out.
No,
No, corn is like, oh, this is before.
corn is the best.
No, it's like the
Yes.
Bronze Age of taco shells. Yes, you're
No,
wrong.
you're wrong.
How do you feel about being wrong?
I grew up where they used corn tortillas.
Yeah, because they were too stupid to use flour. That's why.
That's right.
Corn tortillas are awful. Don't you guys ever?
Because you are
Eat-
from Tennessee.
Right, we're advanced out there.
No. You
Yeah,
know what a tortilla was when you were growing up in Tennessee.
I did know what it was. Hey, but one time she made homemade tortilla chips. Look at, she's already laughing. As soon as when I first moved out to Arizona, she's like, "I'm making homemade tortilla chips." Homemade.
Homemade chips. Yeah, tortilla chips.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, this motherfucker asked me if you have potatoes.
Tortilla chips made out of potatoes. It makes sense, right? You guys got my back on this, right? So if you come to the Bay Area, not only is a Cuban sandwich a staple, but the grouper sandwich is another staple of the Tampa Bay area. Let's see how it is, man. I already know how it is because I've eaten here many times before. Superb. Now, Frenchie's is kind of a tourist trap, but I do think they have the best grouper sandwich in the whole Bay Area. All right, there it is, boys. You can't even tell one taco from the next the way they had them laid out. Let's get your complete, full, thorough review. You got to squeeze it with lime first. Here we go. Is it good? How good is it? Superb. Nice. You guys heard it here first, baby.
2 hours later.
All right, boys, night recording. You know it's my favorite. So we're going to see a couple things. We're going to see this dim-ass yellow 2008 light. Boy, that sounds good. I know I edit a lot of the sound out. I filter it out so you don't hear a lot of it. But trust me when I say it sounds cool. Woo, look at that bright light. Holy cow, she's lit up like a damn runway over there. Oh, yeah. I'm so much happier with that. So much happier with that. I think she's going to be too. We're going to find out on this little trip if we've got her light. Are you on, baby?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, we're going to find out if that's aimed the right way or not. Let's wait on her. Look at that family staring. Right now, that chick is like, I wish me and my husband rode Harleys.
Yeah.
Damn, you're lit up. Holy cow, you're lit up.
It is lit up.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be able to see. Man, you're aimed. I think. Well, I mean, we'll see better on a darker road, but I feel like you're aimed perfectly.
Yeah, feels like it.
Oh, you look so good back there, man. You're so lit up. Hell yes.
Yeah, it's
Hell
light as hell.
Hell yes. Man, I love Eagle Lights, guys. I'm not trying to be too much of a shill. Maybe I am. It's just I've got a couple partnerships going on. You know, I did the VPN one on a video recently, and I've got another one I'm still kind of working on. I'm doing Quad Lock. Quad Lock's great. All these companies are fantastic, but I can't express enough how much I couldn't have asked for a better partnership. One, they're hooking me up, they're hooking you guys up. I still got to do that drawing, by the way. But it's the quality of their lights. Why would you pay for some of those? There's some other brands out there. You guys know the ones I'm talking about. It's just they want to charge you twice or 3 times as much for the same damn lights. I don't know. Hers looks great.
Lighting up the whole street.
Yeah, you're lighting the whole thing up. You guys can see my little yellow light out there, a little dingy yellow light. I mean, she's lighting me up from behind, but yeah, not that great. So we got some upcoming content planned to take care of a lot of that. I'm really excited about it. I think if you guys have been watching my other Eagle Lights content, probably suspected that was going to be the case once I picked up the night tree. Yep. Use my code, man, Uncle Bogator at eaglelights.com. 15% off your whole order. All right, part 2 of date night. So we finished our fish tacos. Well, round 1 of fish tacos. I might have some later, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What?
Nothing.
What? I'm just talking about a little midnight snack. What you talking about? Anyway, round 2 is so. Yeah, we're gonna stuff ourselves and then try to feel amorous with each other. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but hell yeah, a couple of badass bikers getting some ice cream. Pull in behind me. Pull in behind me. We're gonna park right here by the dumpster because we're trash, baby.
Man, if you take your girl out on a date and you don't stop and get her some ice cream, you fail as a human. I'm telling you that right now. 'Cause I don't care how full she is off them damn tacos. There's room for ice cream. Man, any kind of mix-in topping you can possibly think of right here. And it's so humid down here that the ice cream thing, you can't even tell what color you're going to get. It's like take a wild stab at whatever you want, and it's what you're going to get. But look at the size of these peanut butter cups, man. Those are like peanut butter bowls.
Yeah.
Is it good? Like better than Publix brand?
Well, Publix doesn't make this, so.
You got some on your finger.
Not anymore.
Good point. Yo, my man saw me coming a mile away. If this ain't a damn... Look, he even gave me 2 spoons. Like, that's wishful thinking, bud. I'm gonna eat this whole damn thing. She got her ice cream. I know what I'm in for. I don't even know if I can give you guys a full and thorough review of this. I can tell you right now, my big ass loves some ice cream, so it's already superb. So I'm gonna see you guys later. All right, y'all, that is going to wrap this one up. I had a whole lot of fun with this video. I really like the pace and the tone. I know a lot of you guys love when me and the wife are out riding around together. Anyway, this date night was great. I mean, we have our date night once a week. Usually, sometimes twice a week, sometimes not a week, but on average once a week. And I'm glad you guys come along. Stay tuned for some announcements regarding the night train. Don't forget 15% off your order at Eagle Lights, link down in the description, using the code Uncle Bogator. It's really a great partnership. I know I talk a lot about them in the videos, but I really mean it when I say that I love the partnership. So yeah, I appreciate you coming along for this video and all videos. And until next time, we'll see you later.